is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone, and Stevens will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run at the handoff.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Across the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Jayhawks churn out another first down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught by the receiver. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44.
big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't feel you. And this is exactly what happens here.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Finding some room at the 25. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Grab down the middle. It's John. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas. They draw first blood in this national title game. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I'd love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Ball comes loose. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Bringing pressure. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense. Bringing it out. It's John.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. And
here he goes. Out past the 30. Past the 20. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Ramirez. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Defense is coming after him. Breaks into open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here's the second down play. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Escapes the pocket. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty has really put the defense in a tough spot. Sets the offense up with a first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Swung with the pass rush. Sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass is hauled in over the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds his man. It's John. Tackle made after a solid game. Spot the ball for 31.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverage.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That short completion sets up a third down play. Throwing off play action. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, that was picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. The receiver grabs it. And he rolls that out. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, yesterday that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball with 36. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sack. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Trapping for a sack. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. To talk strategy here. 1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Jayhawks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. That LSU offense back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up the pass game. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
He finds the running back in the flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's incomplete, but the defense jumped across the line there. That could set up a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack at 2nd and 13. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
And Here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's going to be way off. The receiver was wide open. The pass off target. Missed opportunity.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's John. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Jayhawks will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. The Jayhawks are going to keep this drive rolling.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Jayhawks have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB bootlegs here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him. A big gain missed by the drop.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The pass rush gets home.
Always nice to see a defensive end come up with a sack after a long day in this 4-3 scheme. He earned that one.
Kansas has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it, no problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Turner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. A short completion with the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, he is off inside. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, LSU. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. A screen pass complete to the running back. He can't stop him. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. the shotgun. He'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Moves out of the pocket. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain. Moves the ball across midfield to 41.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's John. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Grabbed by the receiver. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw here. And it falls incomplete. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now, this is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Here we go, a crucial third and one late in this game. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
That's another good run for him. What else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught with the ball behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Running back has it on the screen now. Shoots to get past the man. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Oh, he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker, and a very big spot here. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will tie the game. Are we headed for overtime?
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out. It's Stevens. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they start the drive. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. They went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing.
Touchdown, LSU. They strike first in OT.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.